Revenge films.
The other day, I introduced my girlfriend to my parents. To my surprise, they hated her. They said she was too childish. My parents never interfered with my personal life, so I was quite surprised. It all started about 6 months ago. I met her at a matchmaking party. I was 25 at the time. She was 3 years older than me. But she didn't look like it. She looked so young and beautiful. It was love at first sight. And it wasn't just the looks. She was so generous and kind to everyone. I knew she was the one for me. I asked her out the next day. She liked me too, so she said yes. But honestly, I thought to myself, how come she's single? She had everything a guy wanted. But for the time being, I was just so stoked to have a girlfriend like her. Later, I found out that she lived with her parents. She was 28, but they were really strict. She still had curfew. She had to be home by 8, unless it was work-related. They were really strict. And she had to spend time with her family on the weekends. I could only go on dates with her in the afternoon. On weekdays, I usually worked overtime and she had curfew. So we barely got to see each other. And on the weekends, we only got to spend a few hours together due to her family rules. So I didn't get to spend much time with her.
They treat me like I'm still 10 or something. That's probably why all my boyfriends leave me. I don't blame them, though. Having strict parents is a total turnoff. I get it.
She always complained about her parents. But if it wasn't for them, she could probably get any guy she wanted. She was that pretty. So I was kind of grateful for her parents, to be honest. And we got along really well. After 6 months, I decided to introduce her to my parents. I was ready to marry her, and she wanted the same. I wanted to start living with her. By the way, my parents weren't strict at all. When I was a student, I introduced my girlfriends to them a few times. But they were pretty cool about it. But the last time I introduced someone to them, Mom said,
"You don't have to introduce your girlfriend to us every time. When you find the one you want to marry, just let us know."
I guess she wasn't that interested in my love life. Unless it was for real. So after that, I never brought over anyone to the house. But with Allie, I was serious. I knew she was the one. So I decided to invite her over. She was really nervous though. Hey, no worries. They'll be delighted. Don't worry.
Yeah?
She was so cute, even when she was nervous. Afterwards, we all had dinner together. Things looked pretty cool. They didn't say anything. We all got along really well. Dad seemed to love Allie too. I guess she was his type or something. Like father, like son, right? Was pretty relieved. After dinner, I took her home. On my way back, I got a call from Mom. Oh hey, thanks for dinner, Mom. She loved it.
Yeah, about her. You're seriously thinking about marrying her?
I couldn't understand what she was saying. What do you mean? You don't like her?
She's so childish. You're really gonna marry someone like that?
Huh? She's actually older than me.
Just answer me. Yes or no?
Yeah, that's why I introduced her to you guys.
Okay. I don't think it's a good idea, though.
What? I rushed home. I had no idea why Mom was saying all those things. When I got home, we all sat down and talked, but all she said was,
She's a child. She's too childish.
I was getting frustrated. I finally snapped at them.
Fine. You know what? After you go on a date with her, head over to that restaurant I work at. Just make sure she doesn't see you. You'll see what I'm talking about.
What is she saying? I had no idea. I guess there's only one way to find out. One day I did as my mom told me. Then I saw something shocking. It was Allie. She was pigging out by herself. She was a mess. She ate like a pig. Her clothes were stained, and she was making a mess all over the table. She looked like a kid. And she ate so fast, it looked like a black hole sucking in everything around it. It was kind of scary. I mean, competitive eating is one thing, but she ate like a pig. It was a big turnoff for me. And there was this family next to her. They looked disgusted too. I had no idea what to do. I just went home and waited for Mom to come home. A few hours later, she came home. I asked her, "Is she always like that?"
Yup. Actually, she's taking it slow today. She usually eats way more than that. She usually spends like $80. But today she only spent $50. You guys ate something on your date, right?
She was right. I took her out to a nice restaurant about an hour before she went to my mom's restaurant. It was pretty expensive, but she got full and couldn't finish it.
Sorry. It's really good, but I'm stuffed.
It's okay. I ate her leftovers too.
You can eat so much! That's so amazing!
She cheered me on as I finished her food. It was kind of cute. But now, I don't know. I thought I knew her well, but I had no idea. She had a really big eating problem. She acted like a normal girl in front of me, but it was all a lie. And the thing about her parents? Those were all lies too. She couldn't go without food for very long, so she wanted to keep the date short. Eating a lot isn't a bad thing. I had a job, and so did she. But the way she ate, and the fact that she was lying to me about it all this time, I couldn't let that go. And I was scared to marry her now. I can't imagine what my life would be like if I married her. I decided to break up with her. When I told her, she asked,
Why?
I told her that my mom worked at that restaurant she always went to. She understood everything. She was still crying, but she said okay. I kind of feel bad. But when I look at her clothes, I could see the stains from all the food she spilled. I think I made the right call.
How was today's video? If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Stay tuned for more.